Jabril Jazz Johnson, Gospel Herald, CitySportsReport.com, here with NBA member of the Memphis Grizzlies, Mr. Vince Carter. Vince, how you doing today?
Doing great. How you doing?
Good, thanks. Let's start with a sad topic. What were your thoughts when you learned of the passing of Stuart Scott?
Well, Stuart Scott was a friend of mine. He's a graduate of the University of North Carolina, where I graduated from. So we had mutual respect, and he's just a great person. I mean, he's very friendly to anyone that he didn't know. So when you meet him, you felt like you've known this guy for years. Just because how caring, how bubbly and just very open that he is, and he has a very bubbly and he's very charismatic, and everybody has appreciation for what he's done for Sports Center, and how he's transcended and changed the game. So I think hearing about that was it was tough, just because I just always think back of the flavor and the spice that he put on my highlights. People, you go home, you get a big dunk or a big play, to go to Sports Center because Stewart's gonna kill it. You know what I'm saying? So it was something. It was tough, but may he rest in peace.
Absolutely. Do you recall? He like you said, he was a fellow Tar Heel. So do you think he put a little extra spice on top of the highlights? And do you recall any of his talk during one of your signature dunks?
He had so many, man. I mean, of course, we know Booyah was his go-to, and that's his timing was impeccable, and he was on, He knew when to hit it at the right moment, you know what I'm saying? Now, at the same time, he looked out for his Tar Heel guys, for sure. And, he's very proud Tar Heel, and he really looked out for his fellow Tar Heels. So, yeah, I knew he was going to put a little something on it for us. So it was great, man. Like I said, one thing Mark Cuban said that made a lot of sense. You knew you look forward to having a Stuart Scott interview because you knew you won the championship. Because Stuart Scott is going to give a unbelievable interview after you just won the championship. So it's going to be a little weird this year.
What are your memories of growing up and fatherhood, and what type of father do you hope to be, and are you?
I hope to be open and honest with my child. I have a daughter, where she feels comfortable to be able to come and talk to me about anything, you know what I'm saying? And I know how it is, how kids don't really don't want to always talk to their parents. I get that, but at the same time, I want her to feel comfortable enough to be able to, when it concerns issues of any kind, to come and be able to talk to me about it, and it just comes with trust and your child really believing in you. So, we've established that relationship so far. So I hope it continues as she becomes a teenager, because that's the toughest parts right then. When they oh, dad's too old, dad's not cool enough. And that's when it's kind of the reservation and reserve, and you tend to look other places. So you just hopefully I've developed the foundation now for her to feel comfortable to talk to not only just me and her, but her parents in general.
Last question, basketball related. What are goals for the Memphis Grizzlies this year, specifically in a very tough Western Division, Western Conference?
Well, our goals are really to stay healthy and just do our job, do our part. Because regardless of how wild the West may be, if we're not doing our part, we're just going to fall behind. And I think we had a great start to the season. And, we've lost a few, but at the same time, we've still established ourselves and put ourselves in a great position to where I think we have a great chance in the end of the year. We've added some new pieces with Jeff Green and Russ Smith in the point guard. So once we get them acclimated, I think we just need to continue just to be who we are. And hopefully at the end of the year, we have a playoff position that we want to really get into the playoffs and make a run.
All right, good luck tonight. Good luck the rest of the season. Appreciate your time.